What's up everybody, it's Rain here, and in this time of lockdown, it kind of got me thinking on what tech do I use the most when I'm in quarantine. Is it my phone? I definitely use my phone a lot, but it's not the tech that I use the most, and it's not my laptop, it's not my tablet. It actually turns out that this is the tech that I use the most. It's going to be my Apple smartwatch. So it actually got me thinking that this may be actually the perfect time to purchase a smartwatch. I'm going to talk about why and my thoughts about that in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So I can already hear the arguments. Ironically, I was never a smartwatch person myself. I always thought they were a useless piece of technology that really didn't have any bearing on anything I do on a day-to-day basis. But then I was gifted one as a gift, I guess, of course, and I found it to be one of the most useful things that I ever have. When I sync it to my phone, the amount of things that I'm able to do just via the shortcut on my wrist is actually incredible. The watch actually gave me the ability to lose almost 100 pounds, and it was done just by using some of the features that are in the smartwatch itself. And I found that I'm using my smartwatch a lot more now that I'm in quarantine and kind of can't go outside as much. I'm finding a lot more functional uses for the smartwatch, and we can actually start right there. One of the main reasons I'm suggesting that this may be the perfect time to purchase a smartwatch is because of the fitness capabilities that these smartwatches have. I'm not able to go to the gym at all anymore for the time being while everything is kind of locked down, so I'm dependent more on doing exercises at home and just keeping myself moving throughout the day. And the watch gives me the ability to not only track my movements throughout the day, but also track the amount of calories that I'm burning, if I can do some cardio exercise, if I can go on a jog, or anything of that nature just to get my cardio up or get my exercise in. The watch does a fantastic job of tracking all that fitness information and just giving me data that I can work with to know whether I am too stagnant, if I'm not moving enough, if I'm not working out enough, if I'm not hitting my daily goals. Sure, you can have that information on your mobile device as well, but it's a lot more convenient and a lot easier just to have it at the touch of your wrist. Basically, just bring it up to your face and you're good to go with all the information that you have. And it also just gives you the ability to give you a notification that you've been sitting for too long. It's time for you to get up and move. And those simple, small little notifications can do a ton of help to your physical health. Another really cool thing about having a smartwatch is that it comes with some really cool, helpful smartwatch applications, like applications that remind you to breathe or help you take a breath, help you to remind to drink water, wash your hands, all the things that are important in our new sort of reality going forward in this pandemic and that we're quarantined on the inside. So you can actually take advantage of a lot of these reminder applications and a lot of these self-help and wellness applications to kind of quell any kind of anxiety or any kind of worry, or just to help kind of distract you from everything that's kind of going on. And again, it's really simple because it's right on your wrist. It's not something you have to pull out your phone out of your pocket for. Your phone could be set on the charger in another room and not with you at all, and you still have the ability to access those applications directly from your watch itself. Believe me, that comes in perfect handy, especially when we're going through everything that we're kind of going through now. Sometimes it is a great benefit just to have your watch remind you to take a breath, breathe and just relax for 5 to 6 minutes to kind of get your mind off everything that's going on. I think these watches really come in handy, especially nowadays when we need them the most. And just piggybacking off that, it gives you the ability to actually take a break from your digital device. I know a lot of us have been on our phones probably more than we have recently, just because it's one of the main things you can do. Consume media on it, listen to music, social media, all that stuff. How you stay connected is definitely through your mobile device itself. So having a smartwatch paired to your mobile device actually gives you the ability to put that screen down for a couple of minutes without missing anything that's too important or missing any important messages or alerts that are coming into your mobile device, because your watch is always connected. The peace of mind that I have of leaving my phone somewhere just because I know I have my watch on can't be stressed enough. I just know that anything that comes into my phone, I'm not gonna miss. And that fear of missing that notification is a big reason why we carry our phones around with us so much, the fear of missing that one important thing that's coming into your phone. I don't really have that fear because I have the smartwatch with me, and I know any notifications that's kind of popping up into my phone, at a glance I can look down at my smartwatch and see exactly what those notifications are and then make the decision if they're important enough for me to actually go back and interact with my phone or not. And it actually gives me the ability to leave my phone off for a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, and just kind of take a break from the screen itself. And that's helped my overall wellness while in isolation. For that main reason, these things are truly portable. These are probably the most portable device you have with you. They're lightweight, they're small, you can carry them just about anywhere. And the good ones, you can actually just sync them up to your phone and kind of leave your phone. Some of them have LTE connections. These are the truly portable mobile devices that we currently have now. And in a pandemic, in a place of isolation where you kind of have to stay inside, but you don't want to stay still, you don't want to stay stagnant, and you don't want to be on your phone too much because it's really just not good for you to be continually on your mobile device looking at that screen. It's not good for your eyes, it's not good for your wellness, it's not good for your overall being. These things actually give you a way to disconnect without fully disconnecting. These are a really useful mobile tool that we can kind of take advantage of and still have our mobile devices to the side. But again, any kind of important alert applications that help you feel well or remind you to take a breath, remind you to wash your hands, all of those are included in these truly mobile devices. And they don't cost that much. Smartwatches have come down significantly. They're still there in the spectrum of the $200 to $300 range, but there are a bunch of different smartwatches out there now. If you're on the Apple ecosystem, you have the benefit of having access to the Apple Watch, which is undoubtedly probably the most popular and also the most advanced smartwatch that's currently on the market. Apple does it really well, and you have the ability to purchase anything from a Series 1 to a Series 4, and the price ranges do vary based on what series you purchase, and so do the features. If you're looking for something really basic, you can find something. If you're looking for something more advanced, you can find something there as well. If you're on Android, you have a bunch of different options as well, anything from like Fossil to Samsung. Those will give you the same functionality features that you're getting with the Apple Watch, but with your Android platform. In this time of isolation where we kind of have to practice social isolation from everyone, having a device that kind of disconnects you from your mobile device but still keeps you connected to the important information that's coming into that mobile device is extremely important. And it's some of the main reasons why I think now is actually the perfect time to consider a smartwatch if you haven't considered one before. Health reasons, staying connected while not fully being connected, and just your overall wellness and beings. These things actually come in handy pretty well. And I'm actually kind of surprised. And yeah, if you haven't been considering one before, I think you should consider one now. Pass a question on to you guys. I actually have two questions this time. One question is, what's the one device that you just couldn't live without during this quarantine time, that if it was just taken away from you, you would go nuts? And my second question is, have you considered purchasing a smartwatch, and why or why not? Go ahead and comment in the comment section down below this video. And while you're down there, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you don't miss when we release some cool, helpful content like this one. Until next time, guys, you can check out some of the reviews we've done on smartwatches on the channel. We do have one on the Apple Watches and also one on the Fitbit Versa watches. I'm going to go ahead and link both those videos here. As always, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Stay safe and peace out.